What's going on, people? My name is Sharif and welcome back to Chat and Chill News. So let's get into it. Have you guys seen the Road Wars? Or are you on Sky? Have you got Sky TV? Then you guys would have heard of PC James Dixon. Yeah. Unfortunately for him, he died in a motorcycle crash. So if you know Bath Road, then you'll be familiar with where that is, because I don't know where Bath Road is. But he collided with a car, unfortunately, and he passed away. So big salute to you. If you don't know what Road Wars is, Road Wars is like a police show, a reality show where, you know, I don't know, I guess you just arrest people on the street with a camera, you know? But yeah, so big shout out to him and his family, and you know, hope to see you soon. Now, to another story. 2 people have been arrested on alleged suspicion of a terrorism act and also plotting to kill Theresa May. Now, I don't want to name these 2 people. I'm not out here to start naming people. It's not what I do on Chat and Chill. You can do your own research if you would. But they are due in court at Westminster Magistrates Court, and they are arrested on the 28th of November. Now, if this is true, this is not good. They were 2 young lads that were at 21 to 20-ish age. Yeah, I mean, are they really doing terrorism? Or is it just a myth? We don't know. Let's see and let's find out. Anyway, let's go into the next story. Kids are 7 times more likely to attempt suicide if they do not get help with their homework. Now, you hear a lot about stress to do with homework and coursework, and you know, kids that really do struggle with these things. Now, apparently praising your children and helping them with homework won't make them into a snowflake. Now, a lot of people have always said that, you know, if you give them too much attention, you know, they become like a little puppet, a little baby. But no, that's not the case. The scientists are saying it's the complete opposite. It will help prevent them from, you know, committing suicide and sniffing glue. So, and also, so that's great news to start off with. That's perfect news, wonderful news. We want to hear that kind of stuff. Now, someone like me, if I look at what I went through, I don't really want to get that much help with my homework in the first place. But if this is true, it's great stories. I mean, if you do need extra help, it's always good to praise them anyway. You know, people want to feel like they're doing something correctly or they're doing something right. They don't want to feel like they're dumb and they can't do things. So I would say that. They also stated that parents that are more strict are more likely to have kids that don't take drugs. So kids are more or less likely to take drugs if the parents are strict, which is again, it's a bit of a myth, isn't it? I mean, some people say if your parents are too strict, that you're more likely to take drugs because you've been so used to not being taught to take drugs. So it's an interesting story, but let me know in the comment section what you believe. Are your parents strict or weren't they strict? Were they quite lenient? Let me know what happened to you in that situation. Let's go into the next story. Now, Indian restaurant owners are charged with manslaughter over the death of a 15-year-old child who suffered severe allergic reactions when she took a takeaway home. Now, that is so unfortunate. I mean, it's crazy because if you do have allergy, it's always good to try and double check and make sure that you don't have any allergies, and make sure you can eat what you're about to put on your plate or what you're trying to buy. Fortunately for the owners, they are being charged with manslaughter, which is pretty peak. Royal Spice is the name of the restaurant in Lancashire. Yeah, man, just double check what you're eating. That's what I'll give you advice for. Next story. Psychologists reveal that Facebook are manipulating the most vulnerable to get them addicted to their social media site. Now that's, I think people are addicted to social media anyway. I think these days, in today's age, Facebook and social media in general is more than just, you know, having a little contact with your friends. It's almost about putting a front, showing off the lives that you don't have. That's what you use social media for. As a result, our brains are treated information about ourselves like a reward. So we're receiving like comments or whatever from other people, and you know, we're so gassed. I mean, it's not looking good at it. I mean, if you're addicted to these social media sites, it's good to try and get your life back. Don't sit on your phone for 10 hours on bloody Facebook and Instagram and all that stuff. It's not what you're meant to be doing, mate. Anyway, let's go into the 6 components of addiction. We have interrogation, euphoria, tolerance, withdrawal symptoms, conflict, and relapse. If you see any of those symptoms, try to help them out a little bit. And also, they'll talk about government legislation may be used to resist people usage to help take back control of their own lives. Some people do like put their lives onto these apps and these social media sites, which is a bit unfortunate. Hope you guys aren't one of those. I am sorry that this news is a bit stiff today. It's very rushed, but I'll see you again for the sport, baby. Yeah. Welcome back, and here we are with the sport. Now let's start with Champions League. So how do you think the English team will do in the Champions League? Well, we've got all 4 of them, all 5 of them through to the Champions League next round. I look at United, Liverpool, Chelsea, Man City. Who's the last one? Who did I miss? Oh, Tottenham. Yeah, it's looking good. I can see Man City doing good. Spurs, no, because they played Dortmund and Real Madrid, 2 outperformed teams. Just stop it. They won't go far. Man United, look, I think they'll be good. You know, you got Mourinho. There's always a chance you got Mourinho. Chelsea look decent. Liverpool, no, I don't really get Liverpool and Spurs. I think will get knocked out pretty early. Chelsea, I don't know. I think Man City might be. I think Man City might go further because of the point gap they have in the Premier League right now. They may, only a thought, they may take certain games more serious in the Champions League and let themselves kind of fall off a bit. Might not happen, but we'll see what happens. On to another story. Serena Williams has entered the Australian Open. Now, if you know, she just had a baby recently, so congratulations to her and her family. I remember seeing some pictures of the baby shower a couple of weeks ago. Was an also, I don't know, there was follow-up around the corner, to be fair. But yeah, she's entered the Australian Open. She's going to be training for that, so we look forward to seeing her there. England's actually dream isn't looking too good. I mean, at the day we're filming this, they are 2-0 down, which is a bit peak. Australians are leading. But yeah, comment in the section below what you think of England's chances of getting through that. Do you think they will do? Maybe by the time you see this, they probably have done. Congratulations, you have done. Anyway. Gay couples told not to hold hands at the World Cup in Russia. Now the World Cup's coming on this year. There's been a lot of speculation about racism, you know, gay people. You know, Russia's very, in terms of their country, very old school, aren't they? Like, they don't really believe in gay people, and they're not really used to black people, apparently. There's a lot of racism in that country anyway, so you kind of just thinking to yourself, well, what do I really want to do about it? So that's a fool. So I don't know, maybe you should research that. There was a huge article saying the gay couple shouldn't hold hands in Russia, so I don't know, if you're gay, I mean, I'm assuming that includes lesbians as well. I mean, I don't understand how gay people are always considered just males. It's kind of annoying. I just don't get it. Like, just stop it. You know what I mean? Like, just stop. Stop thinking things like that. I mean, I don't know why 2 females are accepted and 2 men aren't. It's another topic for another day. Let's get into the next story. And Rita Ora has been backslapped by a lot of the fans and people on social media for disrespecting Conor McGregor's wife. You know, she put a tweet out saying date night, where a few flirtatious tweets, as people would say. I don't say they're flirtatious, but flirtatious tweets and pictures of her alleged date with Conor McGregor, which wasn't even a date. They were just together at some award show. It's not really that deep, is it? Can't believe this isn't news. Nor can I. His wife is, yeah. It's just not news. But this is the problem. When you're doing sports news, and yeah, this is why I'm going to do daily videos so I can get more up to date with sports and all that stuff. It's very difficult to talk about Champions League and stuff like that and talk about goals when the video comes a bit late. But it's the end of the news. So thank you for watching Challenge News. So we'll catch you again Monday 8:30, Friday 8:30. Soon we'll be doing daily videos. So get ready for that. So shout out. Peace.
Wanna hold your hand, I wanna be a better man for you. You deserve the world, I may give that, yeah. Set it down with some pearl, oh, I may give that, yeah. Wanna give you everything, maybe wanna be your king, okay. You deserve better, baby, let me change you wherever. I wanna spend my life, wanna spend my life with you, so I wanna